Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Dwood here, and today we are going to be doing a foundation review. So before we get into anything, definitely be sure that you are subscribed. Go ahead and turn on those post notifications so that you are notified each and every time I upload. We are on the road to 5K subscribers. We are almost there. The goal is to hit 5K before Halloween, which is the last day of October. So run it up, y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the actual foundation and the whole purpose of this video. So a brand called MICCILO reached out to me to see if I wanted to review their foundation. So of course, the first thing I did was hop right on over to YouTube to see what the girls were saying about it, and just to kind of get a little, just a general idea of what I was going to be getting myself into. So they sent me their three darkest shades, which is 108 Tan, 109 Mocha, and 110 Truffle. These were their three darkest shades. The foundation only comes in 10 shades, and these were the darkest. I'm going to get into swatches in a few, but I just want to reiterate that there's only 10 shades of foundation. My main purpose for deciding to do this review is because I only saw about 3 other dark-skinned women reviewing this foundation, so I thought it would just be helpful to produce another video for someone that may be interested in this foundation that may be my similar or darker complexion. So before I get into the swatches, let's go ahead and jump into the details behind this foundation. So like I said, the brand is called MICCILO. I think that's how you pronounce it. I did a little research and I found that the brand was designed, or this foundation was designed in Sweden. So I went to Google and I looked up how to pronounce their brand with a Swedish accent or in the Swedish language, and I think it's pronounced MICCILO. So like I was saying before, they only have 10 shades of foundation, 108, 109, and 110 being the 3 darkest. Let's read some of the claims, because I feel like if you only have 10 shades of foundation and you only do foundation, like this brand only makes foundation, I feel like the foundation should be like top tier. So let me read some of the claims. The foundation claims to be full coverage, extremely lightweight, and long lasting. It has SPF 25, it's water resistant, hypoallergenic, it's non-comedogenic, which basically means like it won't make you break out. It says that it's for all skin types. It says that it's supposed to give you a natural look, a velvet smooth and easy to work with coverage. And it's also cruelty free and vegan. I'm excited. So let's go ahead and get into the swatches. So if I were to just be a regular customer and if I wanted to pick my shade online, me personally, it looks like I would choose 109. Yeah, so let's just see. Okay, so I'm going to start by swatching 108 Tan first. So this is 108 Tan. I don't see anything saying to shake, but I'm just going to assume that we need to shake it. So let's shake. One thing I will say, I'm very happy that it comes with a pump, because obviously it's just easier to apply that way. Let me see. It smells like makeup, nothing too spectacular. And how much do we get in here? We get 1 full fluid ounce. Okay, there we go. All right, so this looks very, very light, but let's go ahead and swatch it and see. All I have on my face right now is a little bit of Pond's moisturizer, so nothing spectacular. Clearly, I already knew this was going to be too light. Already knew. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch 109 Mocha. So if I were just a regular customer and I was shopping online, this would be the color that I would choose. So let's swatch it and see. Of course, I'm going to shake it really good. So this is 109 Mocha. Dang. Why is it not coming out? A part of me feels like this is not going to come out. The pump actually feels broken. Yeah, this is broken. So I'm just going to go ahead and plop a little bit on my hand. So this is 108 Tan and this is 109 Mocha. So this is 10810 and this is 109 Mocha. That looks very light, which is actually kind of disappointing because this is the shade I thought I was going to be. So let's try the last shade. So this is 110 Truffle and this is the darkest shade. Okay, there we go. It feels like it's about to come out. There we go. Alrighty. So this little dot is 110 Truffle. So this looks like it's going to be the darkest shade. And these don't really look too different. The undertone just looks a little different. Let me see what the undertones say online. The lightest shade, which is here, 10810, says that it's a tan skin with a warm undertone. 109 Mocha, which is the middle shade, says that it is deep with a brown undertone. Okay. Not sure exactly what a brown undertone is. And then the darkest shade, which is 110 Truffle, says it is deep with the neutral undertone. Okay, so I was going to prime my skin, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to go right in with the foundation. So I'm going to do the right side of my face with the sponge, and then I'm going to do the left side of my face with a foundation brush. So let's go ahead and get into it because I am nervous. I ain't even going to lie. I guess I'm just going to do one whole pump and see where that takes me. Actually, I quickly regretted that. Okay. So I only have a little bit of the foundation on my face right now. I'm kind of scared because I feel like it's going to be too light. So it actually doesn't look bad. Let me get a closer look. So it is a little light. I'm still working with the small little pump that I had on the back of my hand. I'm gonna take the tip of the Beauty Blender and I started right here on my dark spot just so I can see what kind of coverage we are really working with. And it covered it up really nicely. I can't lie. It does feel very lightweight. It doesn't feel like I have too much foundation on my face right now. It's not the fullest coverage foundation, and personally I am not a fan of a very full coverage foundation. So the amount of coverage that I achieved with just one pump for one side of my face with a sponge, I'm cool with. Like, this works for me. Okay, so we're gonna do the other side with a brush. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna just pump. Wait, let me make sure this is the right color now. Yes. So I'm gonna do the same one pump back of my hand, and this time I'm gonna go in with the brush with the really thin layer of foundation, and let's go ahead and see what Miss MICCILO, let's see what she talking about. Let's see what she giving. So off rip, I'm getting way more coverage with the brush, which makes sense because the sponge is supposed to suck up all the excess foundation. So it makes sense. I literally have so much foundation left on my hand and I'm pretty much all covered. I'm not 100% sold on the shade, especially because this is the darkest color, but I can make do. But I will say the brand is gonna need way more than 10 colors, especially with the full coverage foundation. It's very obvious when the color and the undertone isn't right. I'm not gonna go too deep into my hairline right here, just because I'm gonna use a bronzer anyway, so I'm gonna just leave this how it is. I'm not a fan of the shade, to be completely real. I think the shade is just not my shade, but like I said, I can completely finesse it. I think it's sucking a lot of the warmth out of my skin. Even though I do like neutral foundations, this is just pulling a little. It's not even that the undertone I don't like. I think I just need a darker shade. But the undertone I like. It's not too warm, it's not too yellow, it's not too pink, it's not too red. I do like the undertone. It's just I need it to be darker. But it does feel lightweight. Now, what I will say, I'm hot and I can feel my face getting a little hot, but the foundation itself does not feel heavy. So before I do the rest of my makeup, I'm sitting here and I'm just looking at what I look like. And the foundation, it looks like it can definitely be built up to be a full coverage foundation. But off rip, I didn't get full coverage. Like, I can still see my little beauty marks and moles here. But I think you can build it up. I'm sure that you can. So this is my finished makeup look with the MICCILO foundation in the shade 110 Truffle. This is what I'm looking like. So as you guys saw, I did use a really nice and red warmy bronzer to kind of help bronze up the perimeters of my face, and I used a more warm concealer underneath my eyes just to kind of bring back a little bit of that warmth. I really do wish that this foundation came in more shades because I do really like the foundation. Let me see. It has a really pretty finish. It layered well with my other products. It doesn't really feel like I have too much makeup on. Like I was saying before, I am hot and I have 3 lights here and a light above me that all shine down. So I get hot really easy, but I can bear this. Like, my face does feel hot, but it doesn't feel like, oh my God, I have to take off this makeup right now. So is it lightweight? I will say yes. So my main issue with this foundation is the shade range. Now, I am lucky enough to know how to finesse certain foundations to make them work for my complexion and for my makeup preferences. But for someone that is not as well versed, if you are the teeniest bit darker than me, the last shade that they have is not going to work for you. And with the foundation claiming that it is full coverage, I would recommend getting your exact foundation shade, because even if it's a little bit off, it'll just be too obvious. I'm going to zoom y'all up close so that y'all can see what the skin is looking like up close and personal. Now, I got some texture because it's that time of the month. But all in all, my skin looks really, really good. I'm going to zoom y'all in so y'all can see. So this is what I'm looking like. The skin does look really good. I really did make this work for me. Like I was saying earlier, if you are just a little hair darker than me, that darkest shade that they have is probably not going to work for you. So MICCILO, definitely work on the color range because y'all have a good foundation. I do really like the foundation. Now, is this something that I would see myself picking up more often? Probably not, just because I have to do so much extra work to make it work for my complexion. So that is all I have for you guys today. All in all, I do like the foundation. I really just wish that it came in some darker shades. And I wish that the packaging was a little bit better. The packaging, it's like a hard plastic, and the pump on one of mine broke. I wasn't even able to pump out the foundation. Let me pull up the price of this foundation really quick, actually. So for $35, you get 1 fluid ounce of foundation. That's what this bottle is, 1 full fluid ounce. And I truly think for $35, they could work on the packaging just a little bit better. Just so that, because what if this was my shade. The pump doesn't work at all. It's completely broken. But all in all, the foundation is a good foundation. It just needs to be more shades. So that is all I have for you guys today. I know this video was really quick. I just wanted to review this foundation because when they reached out to me, there were no dark-skinned women trying this foundation. Like I said, I think I may have found 4 women that were reviewing this foundation. So I thought it was important for me to get this out for the women that may be interested. So if you guys are interested in this foundation, definitely check the description box down below. I'll have all the information there for you. Y'all know how I get when I start feeling myself. I feel like I look real cute right now, and that's why I'm just talking way too much. Excuse these grainy nails. I hate red nails on me. I think I look like my name is Miss Myrtle with the, you know, little strawberry candies in her purse. That's what I feel like. My name is Miss Myrtle. Before y'all head out, definitely make sure that you are subscribed. Go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this foundation, and I will see y'all in the next video.